Warm greetings from the high 10. This is Beverly's Saturday Night Vibes, an extension of Everyday Shenanigans. And thanks for joining me. This is live number 3. If you would like to join the chat, please hit the link to be a part of the live panel. But be respectful to the hostess, the mods, and the members of the chat and the viewing audience. Thank you so much. Welcome, welcome. Queen is back on. Please join the discussion. Do you have meddling children, grown children, teenagers that are in your private business, in your relationship? Have you allowed these people to be in your business, your relatives? Have you allowed them to get into your personal affairs with your mate and or spouse? Please join the discussion. Pull up a chair and listen in, and or hit the link and join the panel. Thank you so much. Hello, everybody. Welcome, everybody. Thank you, Night Owl. 10 viewing. Thank you so much. I thank you all for joining me. Happy Easter to all of you celebrating this wonderful holiday. Giving thanks to God and his son, Jesus, who got up on the third day. Amen. Amen. Giving thanks. Thank you. Thank you. Are you allowing people to be in your business? We do have people who are nosy parkers, like to stir up trouble in people relationships, friendships, courtships. And then we as people can also be the problem by telling our business. So as people can have a bullseye view of what is going on in our relationship, allegedly. So are you also part of the problem by running your mouth and telling your business so that people can intervene in your personal affairs? Are you an adult trying to date, but your children don't want you to date, and they got something to say every 5 minutes, seconds about what mommy, daddy's doing? You allowing them to intervene in your personal affairs. You want to have a relationship, move on. But you can't because your children are meddling. Are you allowing them to meddle? That is the topic of discussion. It's a more open-ended conversation because it can go so many different ways, these topics, because each party can be guilty of participating in the madness and the foolishness and the mayhem. Amen. Thank you all. Thank you, Air Force One, for joining me. Thank you, Donna. Thank you, Terry. Thank you, Terry. Thanks so much. Yes, that's the problem. People running back, telling it all. Hit the link if you want to give your commentary pertaining to the subject matter at hand. Amen. Thank you all so much for joining me. Happy Easter to all. We're going into the holiday. Talking about foolishness. Lord have mercy. Do any of you have meddling children, wayward children, keeping you from dating, meddling in your relationship, your marriage? It can go all kind of ways. It could be a man or a woman that's married to someone who has children who still live in the house, children that come by, visit. Give me the scenario. Give me the feedback. Amen. Hit the link, please. If you're new to the chat, please hit the link. Give us your opinion. Okay, Cougar. My kids are grown.
Check out these pictures.
Oh my gosh. Sorry about that. Hit the link if you want to give your commentary. Do any of you have meddling relatives? Are you a meddling relative? Let's say that. Perhaps you are one. You like to meddle in your children's affairs, your grown children's affairs within their relationships. You're a nosy Parker, bone collector. Is that you? Any of you in the chat? You're guilty of meddling in your children's affairs, relatives' affairs. This can be an open-ended question. Air Force One, you want to join us? Somebody in the chat new wants to give us commentary. Please hit the link. Tell us what you think. Somebody, anybody. Tell the queen what you're thinking. Happy Easter to all. Have a safe holiday weekend. Oh my goodness. Boiling your milk for your hot cocoa. I can't. You and that cocoa. What is the deal? Terry, you want to hit the link? Well, honey, hit the link. Let us know what's going on. What's happened to you in the past. It doesn't matter if it happened yesterday, 5 years ago. Every experience is valuable. Tell me what happened to you. How did you deal with it? What was the outcome? Is anyone in the chat experiencing meddling children and or relatives? Are you dating someone, married to someone with wayward children, meddling children? Lord knows it can go a multitude of ways. Yes, all super chats are welcome. If you want to donate to the channel, $ Big Angie 129 Cash App. And thank you all for the Cash Apps today. Amen. No, I choose to listen to my kids' problems. But I refuse to meddle in it. I've seen enough of that with the soaps. Yes, I understand. I always say, don't start what you can't finish. It is so easy to give one's opinion about what's going on in a person's life because they have decided to divulge their personal problems, but it can get out of hand if you comment a lot. Then people feel like you're trying to tell them how to live. That's why sometimes it's best not to tell people your personal problems, because then when they start interjecting at a time that you possibly did not mention what's going on, then you feel some type of way. Please hit the link if you'd like to give your opinion what's going on. Yes, honey Tejas. Hit the link and tell us what happened. We're all ears. Feel sorry for anybody. Oh my goodness. Feuding relatives. We've heard the stories, and they can go terribly wrong. That's why I say you have to have a strong person that you're dating or married to, that they will stand up to the family members to let them know it's not their place to intervene. That's why it's best you don't tell people your business.
Well, welcome back, beautiful. Welcome
Oh,
back.
thank you, honey. What's going
Alrighty,
on?
I'm gonna give my 2 cents on this.
Oh, is your
Um,
husband? Is
I
he actually want to join us?
no, my husband sleep.
What?
um,
Bed
yeah,
early.
of course, we've been up all day.
Okay.
Um, yeah, for me,
Uh,
I have adult children. Do I meddle in their personal business? No, but I do observe, and if I find something that is not, you know, a trait in either them or their partner, I do kind of bring it to their attention on what to look out for or correct them in a behavior that they're displaying. I,
mm,
however, have no um thoughts of jumping in, putting myself in the middle, because just like for myself in my relationship, I had to learn things the hard way, even when somebody told me things. And I think that that was the best way for me to learn, because normally when you insert yourself in someone else's
mm-hmm,
business,
mm-hmm,
if anything goes wrong, they tend to blame you, good or bad. They
mm-hmm,
gonna blame you. Like I stated
mm-hmm.
before, I come from a family that's meddlesome, that have certain ones that believe in getting in the brother's business or believes in getting in the sister business. And I've always looked at it as a negative thing because, like you said earlier, the sister can come and tell you that Leroy didn't bring home his whole paycheck.
Oh my goodness.
Well, that's between her and Leroy. Because if she got enough sense to know what she giving Leroy and what Leroy ain't giving her, and she still stays there, what am I gonna jump into that for? That's their own personal business. You know what
Amen.
I'm saying? Same thing with the brothers. If you know that your brother ain't nothing going in the relationship, anything he tell you about that woman, I would take with a grain of salt. If
Right.
I know my brother ain't ish from the beginning, it ain't much he can tell me that the woman ain't ish about. I just think she like a ain't ish type of brother.
Mm-hmm.
And I want them to be happy and love and prosper and all that good stuff. But as far as interfering in the relationship, I don't see no reason to interfere unless it's some children involved and it's some real domestic type of situation going on. And that way I would intervene with getting, police involved, CPS or whomever, because I'm more concerned about the safety of the
Oh, she
children,
don't look out everybody.
because grown people, as my husband like to say, grown people are going to do what grown people want to do. And
Mm-hmm.
I've seen family members almost go to their death
Mm-hmm.
trying to help grown people who don't want to be helped. Because let's be
Right.
honest, if you are having relations with somebody,
Mm-hmm.
whether you are in a 5-year commitment relationship or you on the side, dumb people are not going to let that go till they ready to let that go. You see what I'm saying? I'm not in the bed getting it, so why am I going to stress out, about it? I don't know if the man good or bad. You see what I'm saying? I don't know if he a man at all because I'm not looking up in his drawers.
Mm,
That ain't my place.
I
But if
can't.
you come and tell me, oh, niece X this and this, you know what I tell her? Take it
Mm-hmm.
to God. Take it to God. Because ain't nothing I can do for you. Because once I become involved, everything you tell me, I'ma hold against that person. And again, I can know you my whole life and we family and we blood. That don't mean
Mm.
you telling me the whole truth. And
This
once
is
I become involved in your relationship, that person can knock on my door with a gun. and say, "You told Amy Joe to leave me,"
That's true.
and
That has
I'll be
happened too.
looking
I know that's
stupid.
happened. Hmm. And that's something I don't
You
like. People go back and tell people what somebody said. That is the worst thing to do. Is say, "Well, my brother said this, my sister said this, my mama said this, my friend." You don't go back and repeat what somebody else said to the person that you're bickering with. You don't do that. A lot of people weak. That's weak minded to tell somebody what Jody said. Jody said, "I don't need to be with you." Okay, so then when y'all make up, as I said, now that person knows what Jody done said, and
and then
You done threw Jody under the bus.
right, and it becomes a strained relationship for everybody involved, family function, holidays,
Mhm.
birthdays, or whatever. And here this person is, you don't know if that person gonna hold a grudge against you or get mad one day and want to do something to you, because we have had situations where that person wants to harm other family members because you don't went back and said what you told your mama or what you told your dad. You see what I'm saying? And it's a domestic relationship between people are very complicated and very dangerous. I mean, let's be honest, it's a very tricky situation. Yes, you want to be there for people, but I've come to learn that when people put themselves in positions for certain things, they have to deal with the consequences. Because you can jeopardize your own safety trying to be a shield for somebody else. And at the moment, they're only venting. I had to learn the difference between letting people vent and helping.
That's true. Or as they say, listen, they didn't ask for your opinion. Because sometimes we give our opinion and then the people get offended. So I had a relative once say, "Well, did they ask for your opinion or you gave your opinion?" So I was
Wow.
like, "Well, hell, they must want me to give it. Why they talking about? You want me to listen at you and don't say nothing?" And then they said, "Well, sometimes you just have to listen and don't give your opinion."
That's what I have become a pro at. So I mean, it's very serious, if it is domestic going on, but I had to learn with even that. If you know that your mama and dad ain't gave you raccoon eyes,
Oh my
and you
God.
know them raccoon
Just couldn't
eyes
wait to
hurt
get
and
back
your
there.
ribs hurt and your back getting kicked in hurt, and you ain't got enough sense that hurt and you don't deserve it, then I got to let you go through that. See
Mm.
what I'm saying? Ain't no sense in both of us getting effed up. Oh, that's the way I believe. Because
Okay, man.
I can't outrun no bullets and no knives and all that. Folks, siblings have died trying to protect them from a
Mhm.
person they know ain't no good for them. So what is
Mhm.
me telling you they ain't no good gonna help you do? You still gonna get in the bed with them, and once the bedroom becomes involved, people get addicted, people get enthralled, people become hypnotized to it, so to say. I'm not gonna say the word, but
Sing that.
you know, and if you in love with the worm,
Oh my
well,
God.
hell, I ain't getting the worm. So, I can't tell you if the worm worth you down over. I would tell you, do that make sense to you, sis? If it makes sense to you, what I'm gonna help you do is get some life insurance and make sure your stuff paid up, and tell you go to the police department or a shelter. I'm not getting involved in that. I've seen people get whooped, get the snot beat out their box. And next thing you know, Lucia back over there with Johnny. And you
Mhm.
sitting up there mad because Johnny done beat the hell out of you. You going to court for misdemeanors and assault. Lucia back on over there with Johnny, getting her head
Mhm.
bashed in. So what was
Bird
the point
said,
of
"Is
all
it
this?
okay to call the law then?"
Let me tell you about that. Are they gonna leave? If I know my sister would like her ass whooped, no, I ain't calling the
Ooh,
police for what?
listen to your mouth.
She like it. I'm not gonna put the police in danger. I'm not gonna put me in danger. I'm not gonna put you in danger or nobody else playing around with these reindeer games. Call the police for what? You know how many times I used to see people call the police, and you know what the police said? Man, we want you to leave. We want him to leave. That man leave for 24 to 48 hours. After that time period, Johnny right back over there with Lucille. And
Mm-hmm.
we don't call the police. We out there trying to drag them out the house, all that kind of stuff. I've been through all that. And you know what they tell? I love him. Well, girl, if you love them raccoon, I me too. What I'm telling you is when he whoop you today, don't come over my house till you clear it up. Don't call me for no Vaseline. Don't call me for nothing. Because you going to get us both messed up. We can't outrun no bullet. If she getting whooped, what she going to do for me? But I'm in their business. I don't want Johnny to get out work to knock on my door for nothing.
Mm.
You understand? I don't want Johnny to know he whooping Lucille.
Listen, that comes in with what I just said because you ran your mouth and told what I said.
Why?
Johnny don't know what was said unless you told him what I said.
I don't put a target on my back.
A lot of people got that bad. I've seen men do it too. Go back and tell what somebody else said, and you just don't do that. If you want to give your opinion, okay, but you don't ever tell what somebody else said about that person.
I ain't giving no opinion. I learned this from ID and I learned it from Snap. Once you start giving your opinion, they quick to get in an argument with that person and say, well, you know what? Night Owl told me you wasn't no good. Yeah, that's a target on me.
My mama said you wasn't no good. My dad said you ain't nothing. My sister said, why waste my time? You don't do this. You don't do that. You don't do that.
You don't even look that good. Another man, woman, you know what we say to get up under a man's skin.
Good God Almighty.
You ain't doing nothing in the bed, no way. I need to cheat on you. You miss. Y'all know we say stuff like that. Y'all know we say stuff like that when we hot under the collar, and that's what I mean about emotion. Somebody come vent to me. I don't have people vent off of emotion, and would turn around and like they ain't told me nothing. That's how I learned these things the hard way. I'm sitting up walking in corners at night, praying, fasting. Oh, I want these folks to come out the relationship. Just like Miss Anthony said, Jesus get tired sometimes.
Oh, I know he get tired. I don't care what nobody says. Take all that junk. The Lord know he just flopping around up in heaven in some old good old house shoes. I'm so tired of y'all calling my line. Please give it a rest.
Y'all know y'all ain't ready for the change, and that's what I mean. I'm not gonna put a target on my back because if he kicking her head in, right, and he ain't went to nobody jail, what y'all think he gonna do to the person she don't want ran and told it to?
Girl, if I can show you this picture I'm looking at right now, you'll scream.
I probably would.
How you on a date site with tubes in your nose in a hospital bed? I'm dead.
Is crazy.
Happy Easter, Shauna. I mean, I'm just sitting here looking like, what in the world? I just went in to check. I still had notifications. And this man, look, a white man laying in the bed, in a hospital bed with tubes through his nose. Dang, you just took a picture of yourself in the hospital. Now, what somebody want with you? No, you sick. Damn. These last $2, I'm not gonna lose. Hey, come on.
Yeah, baby. These folks is wild out here, baby.
I just
you can't make that up.
Ain't no words. Ain't no
words. I would love to see that.
I ain't showing that.
Yeah, it be crazy. But yeah,
the notifications. I said, wow, you really want a date? You got them. You sitting in the hospital bed and took you a good photo.
Girl.
Well, look at Terry said I blocked a crazy looking freak today off my IG. Was it young Terry? Terry, hit the link. I love when Terry come up when Terry talk. Terry is so funny.
Hey, Terry, hit the link, honey.
So I wanted to talk about being married to somebody and they got wayward children. Let's say you married a woman or man that had kids. You went into a relationship where you end up moving in a house with somebody, apartment. They got children. It doesn't work out. You know, you bump heads with children. Things can go a multitude of ways when you mix up relationships. But I can tell you, I just definitely cannot be in no situation where I'm arguing with anybody. It doesn't matter if it's my spouse or my boyfriend or their children. I'm not going to live like that. I'm not arguing with nobody in the house. I'm not going to have people coming to the house arguing. I'm not getting ready to go somewhere where your family and friends are arguing and fussing or trying to mix something. Queen know how to disappear real quick. You heard, you saw that Runaway Bride with Julia Roberts.
Yep.
Queen know how to do that. Queen know how to disappear real quick. Hello?
Hey, Terry.
Hey, Night Owl. Hey, Miss Angie, honey. How y'all
How,
doing
how you
this
doing, honey?
early
How my good
morning?
friend doing? How you doing?
Honey, look, child, I'm tired, honey. I'm tired, honey. I was cocked out today, honey. Look, doing some clothes shopping, early cougar shopping, for the summertime.
Wait a minute. It ain't early spring. She should have talked about summer stuff. God,
He
you
getting
get
that
that.
ready.
You have to come to Florida somewhere where the weather warm. I'm dead.
Honey, look, I went to
Okay.
Burlington because I haven't been to Burlington since Christmas. And honey, I said, Kiki, honey,
Okay.
look, come take me to Burlington. I went in there, got happy.
Oh,
But I
Lord,
like
indeed.
it, but honey, look,
You
I
ready?
told
What you went and got you some little hot culottes?
honey, look, I got me some cute little skirts and tops and a pair of hot Gloria Vanderbilt capris, honey. Some hot sandals, honey.
Oh,
Yes, honey.
my sandals. I see. Okay.
Yes, I love it. I love the shop. See, I'm a shopaholic. I like
Okay.
clothes, shoes, and stuff. Don't go there with my kids because they'll go to hell off. They don't like. They said, "Mom, you got to," but I don't care. I'm one of them type of people. I'm a fashionista. I don't like wearing the same clothes every day. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't
It's
either,
just
honey.
me. That's me.
I've been wearing my little dress clothes up here on this live, and I said, well, guess what? We'll give it a break for the past
Yeah.
live. Hey, let me rest.
Yeah.
Let me rest.
But
Okay,
yes,
so what do you think about the subject?
I had to get rid of. I had to have my daughter block this crazy man. And honey, honey, young.
How
I
young we
told,
talking? Hey,
yeah,
how young
I,
we talking, Karen?
he looked 30ish.
America is the American.
Yes, honey. And look, honey, I told you I live in Maryland, right? Tell me why that thing is across the bridge in Landover, Maryland. Honey, it's too close for comfort. I can't have it.
Mm,
Mm-mm. So
mm,
I told her to block him because what he was doing every time I have a girlfriend that I went to school with, she always
mm,
said, messages me, you know, every day, good morning, and a
mm,
nice post about God and stuff. And I
mm.
always, message her back. Do y'all know the minute I get on there to message her back, this thing, it's like he sits on his phone to look because when you're on IG, on my phone, a green dot comes up. So as
Oh yeah,
soon as he sees my
like messenger and
yeah,
the date same thing. They know when you're on. Yeah, I
yeah,
hate that. I don't like that. You can turn
I
that off
hate
though.
that.
On Messenger, you can turn that off so people don't know when you're on.
Well, I'm gonna
I
have to
don't know. I
tell
don't know
Kiki when
about IG how it goes on IG, but you can check just to see the notifications.
I'm gonna get Kiki to check that because see, she does
Yeah,
a
but you
lot of
might
my
want to just be up late night strolling, just looking, and you don't want nobody knowing when you're on.
yeah,
I don't like that.
yeah. I don't like it either, but
All
I
in your
told her
business.
today. I said, Kiki, honey, look, you gotta
Hey.
block this fool. I said,
Mm-hmm.
honey,
Yeah.
every time I get on there to message this girl,
Mm-hmm.
he texts
You
me,
jump out. I
"Hey,
didn't know it. I ain't
sexy."
gonna pay no attention.
Yeah,
Uh-uh.
baby. He says, "Hey, sexy, call me." And do you know what? If I don't call him or respond, guess what he does? Video calls me.
Oh
Hell
yeah, he
no,
bold. He bold. But
honey,
wait a
he was
minute.
crazy.
Hold out. Where is he located, dear?
In Landover, Maryland, across the Bay Bridge. So
So
that's like,
he didn't see you somewhere in the recommendations, I guess.
yeah. So I
That is
mean,
funny.
I live in Maryland, so we're talking like 2.5 hours away, honey.
Okay.
Still, that's too
Okay.
close.
Well, listen, tell me about the subject matter. What do you think about meddling children, relatives, all that?
Well,
Mhm.
for
Well,
my
testify.
kids. For my kids, I'm glad they're all grown and out of the house. They don't meddle in my business now.
Mhm. Mhm.
I will say one of them, Kiki, oh, honey, she don't care who it is. She'll tell them off. She told the 5 year, remember I told you on Cougar Night,
Yeah,
I was
yeah, yeah,
talking to
yeah.
this guy for 5 years. Oh, honey, she told him right off. She told him, you're not going to be playing around with my mom and you're not going to be hurting her feelings and yada yada. Because, honey, you got the wrong one here.
Just
Oh,
after
yeah.
Booker walked up to the man and told him that,
Huh?
how did she tell him where were y'all when she said that?
Oh, at his crib. Because I had her take me there one time.
Well, wait a minute. If she dropping you off, how's she just gonna go in the man's house and say that?
She dropped me because that's how she is. She
Yeah,
dropped me off
but
that time because I needed a ride.
But Terry, you supposed to
Yes.
be dropped off. She didn't have no business going in there.
Well, she went in there to signify, to see what it looked like in there.
Okay, but where were you at while she's signifying?
Sitting right on the sofa, and he was sitting in the chair.
Okay, so you know that wasn't right, right?
I told Kiki it wasn't right, but he listened to her. He said, I would never hurt your mom. I wouldn't do this. I wouldn't do that. You know, I love your mom and yada yada. So it was fun. You know. But Kiki said, I just wanted to make sure, honey. You know, that's her. That's just, I mean, that's how she is. But
is that her first and last time saying something to him then?
That's her second time.
Now, see,
If she said
right.
something to him, she said something to him the first time when we first talked like 5 years ago. But then she said something.
Where was it? Where was it the first time at?
At my house, at the other house where I lived at, sitting on the porch.
You know people do that because you allowed them to do that, Terry.
Well, she did it because I don't know. I don't know whether it was because of the simple fact that he was way younger than me.
Yeah.
And she just, I don't know. She really, and truthfully, she doesn't like him. It's just,
but what you have to
have a good vibe.
If it was you, no matter what the age is, you would want somebody when you are with somewhere, whether it was his house, your house, a public function, somebody just running up to Terry saying, hey, I don't like you. I don't care for you. I don't think you're good enough for my, you understand what I'm saying?
Right. You're right. And you're absolutely
I understand her concern, but you should only have to say it one time. Hey, I like to talk to you. I'm concerned about my mother. After that, it should not be every time you see somebody, you jumping in their face.
Right. Yeah, you're right. I will agree with you with that. Because I told her, I said, you don't say nothing. She said, no, Mom, honey, I got to say it. She said, first of all, I want to see how he's living, honey. I want to cock up in here and see how he's living and what you be coming up in here for.
Yeah, but see, that wasn't right. That wasn't right. That wasn't her place.
And it wasn't. But she went in there. I mean, they was all right. They were on good speaking terms and everything. But she just let him know the first few minutes. And then after that, everything was fine. She said her piece and they talked. And then she went on.
Okay.
But no,
what about you meet the next one? What about you meet the next one and she do it again?
Well, then I'm gonna have to go off. Then I'm gonna have to go off because see right now.
Where I'm going.
Yes.
When people do that, they feel like they can always do that. That's all I'm saying. Because you have people who do it and y'all the same age.
Right. That's true.
You have people who just feel like I can say whatever I want to this person, but no, you can't because it's not your place. And that's why people have to have a talk with their family members, their children, to say, you may not like what I'm doing, but you're going to respect me.
Right.
And you're going to respect my guests because you wouldn't want me to do it to you. You wouldn't want my friend or boyfriend or husband just run up on you and start, you know what I mean? Gunning you down. You feel some type of way.
Right. And that's the truth. Okay. And see, right now, Miss Angie, check this out. Now, she's the one having the problem. See, like you said, what we're talking about, your kids meddling, or if you're meddling, but check this out.
You got people who are meddlers too.
Yes, and see, she's having this problem. She's been with this guy for like almost 5 years. They met in high school and all, went to the prom and all this. Okay. They got one of my grandbabies. He's getting ready to be 10 months old this week on the 5th. And started 2 weeks ago. The pappy started acting funny. And see, they live together. They split the bills up. You know, they have their own.
Acting funny.
But he's been acting funny. She said one night he didn't come home. That he stayed at a co-worker's house because he had been drinking. And his friend didn't want him to come home. She told me today before we went shopping that when he was in the bathroom, he was on the phone like 2-something in the morning, giggling and talking to somebody on the phone. And she just happened to look over because Kiki got nosy eyes. She just happened to look over and saw a female's name. And it turned out to be one of his exes.
I see.
And
So where were
the
they at?
top,
So where was he in the bed with her? I don't understand what you're saying. She looked over.
you know, he was in the bathroom, and she was coming in there while he was coming out. So I guess he was washing his hands, and he put the phone up on the sink, and she
Mm-hmm.
happened to look over with her little nosy eyes, like she always has been nosy since day one,
Mm-hmm.
and seen that. But
Okay.
yeah, talking to an ex. And I said, oh my gosh. And right now, he told her 2 weeks ago that they're not really together.
Does he
That
live with her?
they need space, and that
Okay, listen. Just slow down. Do he
mhm.
live with her?
Yeah, they both got an apartment together. They've been living together for 5 years almost.
So he needs some space, and well. Then that means he don't have no problem with getting the hell out.
Well, I guess he need. Well, it's for all I know is he's a correctional officer, so he makes the good bread and money, right? Okay.
What, in the jail or
Yeah,
prison? What?
yeah, at a prison.
Okay, so he worked for a prison, and he don't have no problem going and finding his own.
Well, he might as well, but he said he's telling her right now they're not together, but they're going to work it out. But they just need their space to find each other, and
Okay.
that they're going to co-parent the grandbaby. But she's pregnant with baby number 2 due in
Oh my God.
September. I
Oh,
just
God.
found this crap out
So how
within
old
the
are they?
last few weeks.
So how old are they?
25, get ready to be 26.
And he's 26.
He's 26. She's getting ready to be 26 in June.
Got a lot going on. Not to be her husband.
Yes, indeed. And see, I don't get involved, but I listen. But just like I told her, I'm going to tell you right now, he better get himself together. I said, you know, right well, mommy got a room right up in here, and I also got an
How
awesome
he gonna get himself
playroom.
together when he telling her he wants space?
One space, but want to rub up on her. Want to rub up on her. And she
Well,
said,
he already been doing that. I told you. She tried to trick you on that.
well, she claims ever since he told her that 2 weeks ago, they ain't been doing nothing. And she says she don't want to be no booty call. She don't have time. She says she done already told him that. And don't be rubbing up on her since he wants his space.
So the girl that's his ex, is that the girl he was with before she met him?
I believe so, because I think he had 2 different exes. But see, they was them ratchet ones, them ratchet hoochie
Oh.
mama things.
Mm-hmm.
You know. So
Well,
honey, and I don't get involved, but I told her when it comes to my grandbaby, oh, I will be involved. And I wish he would try to take, I already told her, I wish he would try to take him from me. And he's the one that works 24/7, doubles all the time. And you're the one stuck with the baby and working and going to college too.
seems like a lot of drama.
It is. And see, that's why I don't get in it. And just like she told her brother Junior, and Junior said, oh my God, don't tell mom, because you know mama go off, especially when it comes to the baby. Yeah, damn right.
I mean, it's just a bad
Will go
situation
off.
because she's not married to him. Now she's already going to have another baby with a man that's telling her in the same house he needs
Yes.
space.
Yes. Yes. So I just told her, I said, honey, I can't tell you what to do. All I'm going to tell you is my grandbabies or whatever's in, I'm not having that. But
Okay,
y'all better get yourself
let me tell you
together.
what Burl said. No, he just wants to do his thing, and if it doesn't work out, he can come back. Well, he wouldn't come back with me.
That's what Kiki said. Kiki said, mommy, if he ain't got himself together, by the time I have this baby, I'm gone. She said, I'm just gonna pack me and the kids stuff and I'm gone. She
So
said,
what's she
because I
gonna
don't
do?
have
Just let him
time.
stay up in the house and do what he want?
I guess he can stay up in the apartment, pay all the bills and everything by himself, because see, they've been splitting everything in half. Every
Okay, guess
bill they
what?
pay half.
Let me tell you about that. She don't have no guarantee he won't walk out on her and leave her holding the bag.
That's true. And I told her
Okay,
that too.
that's why I don't recommend people staying with people just because they're helping with bills. Because one, this is not your husband. That's first and
Right.
foremost.
That's
And
right.
he already telling you he like a something or this or that space. So you don't have no guarantee. He already didn't come home one day because he said he was allegedly drunk, which you don't know if that's true. Next
Yeah.
time you come in, It's night 1, it's night 2, now it's a whole week. What you gonna be doing? Just sitting around there waiting to see what they're gonna do. If they're gonna come home. Now something's due. Now what you do if you can't reach them on the phone?
Yep. And let me tell you something else, Miss Angie, honey. You know how people got the stimulus? Well, check this out, which I told her she was crazy from the jump. She let him carry him on his taxes. Okay. So he got his tax money and then his tax credit or whatever. Okay. Now, you know, the stimulus crap done came out. You know, he got the 14 for himself and the 14 for the baby. You think he gave her half? You think he gave her half for the baby? Nope. And I told her
she
was crazy. I told her she was crazy. I said, honey, he would be giving me at least half of that. I said, he would get away with
Does
that.
he pay child support? Probably not, because they're together.
Yeah, they don't no child.
Yeah, and that's her best bet. That's her best bet is to go on and file for child support, because there's no way I would sit around and wait to see if he's going to be coming in and paying bills, because I'm telling you how to go. He'll get with the next one. He'll keep on talking and laughing and grinning and skinning. And then one day she'll look up, he'll be gone.
And see, and that's what I told her, right? And she gonna tell me,
oh, okay, Sean, I didn't know, because your name wasn't the same as the one. So I don't, people put all kind of names in the box.
She told me she's scared to take him up for child support because she's afraid he's gonna try to take the kids, him and his mammy.
You can't, honey. Come on now. Your daughter gotta have to take your daughter cannot be just agreeing.
Because he makes most of the money. He makes the big money. I tried to tell her.
And they're not married.
That's what I tried to tell her.
Married.
I tried to tell her, and her big sister.
Somebody can come through and take your child as if you're deemed unfit.
That's right. And she's a good mom, very good mom, and I take care of that little baby 3 days a week.
She's got herself on the real. She might need to go on and remove herself from that situation before it gets real bad.
What I told her. That's what I told her. So my mom
waiting for somebody to come. One day they don't even show up all together, and then next thing you know, you're sitting there trying to pay your bills and stuff.
Yes, and then looking crazy. Oh my gosh! I tell you, I just shook my head when I heard that. After she told me a bunch of that stuff last week, and she left here, I cried a little bit about it. Yeah. I didn't tell her until today because it bothered me, Yeah,
but somebody said they wouldn't have carried him on their taxes. Yeah, she shouldn't let him do that.
That's just crazy. I told her. I said, well, you need to get the. I said, well, guess what? Since you don't want to get the money, you tell him from now on all the Pampers, and when he needs this, and you make him go buy it then, since he didn't give you the daggone money. Why are you out there spending your hard-on working money on that baby, and he ain't been contributing? What? No. Yeah. So, girl, honey, look, you think it's over when you have kids and they get grown? No, it don't. It don't end. You still have drama, because my son.
Somebody said, why does he want all the stimulus check if he makes most of the money? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. And that's crazy. Just like I told her, I said, you're crazy.
I make the most. I pay the most. That's what he's probably thinking. I make the most. Anyway, I'm carrying the weight of you all in this house, apartment, whatever, however it goes. What do they live in, a house or apartment?
They live in an apartment. Okay, so they go 50 on the rent, 50-50 on the bills. Everything is split in half. And she has a car payment just like he has one. She pays her own car payment. He pays his. She pays her car insurance. He pays his. So see, they do everything 50-50. But just like I told her, if he up and leaves and see his mammy, the ratchet mammy, she lives out there too in the same apartment complex out there in one of them buildings, but it ain't far from theirs.
Okay.
Yeah. And she doesn't like my daughter. She likes the ratchet ones, because they're like her. So she got one time to roll this way, or she's going to get served a knuckle sandwich, because I'm not having it.
Okay. Well, let's go here. Are you going to talk to your daughter about the situation that she's currently in?
Yep. Because she's coming by it's today, so Easter, because I'm cooking Easter dinner, so she's supposed to come by today too. So honey, I gotta talk with her about it, because I told her big sister said, Mommy, that's what child support's for. I said, that's what I try to tell you, dumb sister.
He'll get brand new the first time he get the letter.
Oh, of course.
He'll get brand new. And then first thing he'll say is, why you doing child support? You know I'll take care of my kids. And I'll say, no, bro, I don't know what you do
Yep.
because you ain't been coming home. So next thing I know, you might just leave altogether. And now you telling
Yep.
me you want space. So the rightful thing to do is go and get my child support and be done with it. You do you and I'll do me.
Exactly.
And we
And
set
honey,
up
that's just
visitations
what
and
I'm
all
telling.
that the legal way.
That's right. That's right. And see, that's just what I'm gonna tell her. Cause see,
Then
I
I'll
didn't
be
tell her all that the
understanding.
other day, but I'm gonna tell her all that. I said, you the one that's having another one. Another one? Oh my God, back to
But
back.
why did she get pregnant? Why is she having another kid? I don't understand. And they're not married.
Honey, I don't, honey, look. She's one of them type, don't believe in this and don't believe in that. I ain't got time for no birth. I said, well, guess what? I told her
Wait,
today.
slow down. What do you mean she ain't got time for what?
She ain't got time for no. She said, whatever God puts there is meant to be
No,
for a reason.
God ain't got nothing to do with you
I
having sex
told her.
unprotected. He ain't got nothing to do with that.
I told her, Miss Angie, I told her,
That's of
look,
course.
I told her today, I said, look, after you had this one in September and you're gonna have two in diapers at
Well,
one
Burl, she
time.
knows she got a relationship because of what I've said to y'all. She obviously has told her mama what's been going on. What I've said, people do. People talk.
Yeah,
That's
they
how
talk, honey.
Jerry
She
knows.
tells me. She tells me, honey, you know my
Knows.
kids come to me and tell me every damn thing. Shit, I don't even want to know, but they tell me everything. But
Well,
I'm
all I
gonna
can say
tell
is
her
the best thing
tomorrow.
to do is just have a chit chat with her and just give her the pros and cons of what can go bump in the night, and she don't want to be left holding the bag somewhere
That's right.
where she's stuck with the rent and things like that, because then you have to be forced to move and decide if you're gonna be able to stay in that said apartment, whatever. So she needs to be thinking about all that because she does have children with him.
Exactly. Exactly. Oh my goodness.
Hit the
I'm
link if
telling
you
you.
want to give your opinion about meddling children, meddling relatives. Are you a meddler? Do you meddle in your children's businesses or family members' businesses? Because some of you are probably meddlers too, not just people meddling in your business. Are you willing to admit that you are a meddler? Like to stop
Well,
toying with your family members or your children?
I'm
Just
gonna say
saying.
this. Hey, Miss Terry. Um,
Yes, hey baby.
hey. I've been 26, like you ladies been 26. And
Right.
Well,
when they're 26, they are
without
still
any of
going
those
through.
problems, I ain't never had none of them kind of problems. Okay.
Okay.
Well, most of us come from a different time. So when you're 26, it's a lot for a 26-year-old to have one baby, finna have another baby, and their relationship
Yeah.
issues.
Yes. And she
And
got
this
a
is
lot
why,
on her shoulders.
yeah, that's a whole lot of responsibility because what he's doing is setting up game anyway to take the
Mm-hmm.
stimulus, to live in the house, to say he want to go and come as he please. This is game because he's
Yes.
26. He's not ready to settle down. It's fun to play
Mm-hmm.
house with no children.
Mm-hmm.
That's very
Mm-hmm.
fun. But when the children come into play, most young men are not ready. Most young women are not ready,
Right.
especially 26.
That's
You're
why it's
not
best to
really
use
mature.
birth control. Gotta use birth control.
That's right.
Yeah,
Well,
you need some type of protection, something.
exactly. And see, that's what I told her today. I said, so hold up. I said, you getting ready to have this other one come September. I said, so what's up with the birth control? She said, well, mom, you did she told me you got on me for before about it. She said, mommy, this time, I think after this second one, that's gonna be it. I said, no, you need to go ahead and get your tubes tied. Do like mommy, clip tied and burn, get it over with. Kiki
Well, she
said,
probably
but
don't want to do that
I
because she's
don't
still
want to
young.
do
She might be
that.
somebody
Yeah,
that you settle
that's what
down
she
with and
said.
want to have more children with a husband.
With somebody, you're right. So she said, I'm seriously, mommy, thinking about some serious birth control after this second one. I said, you're gonna need it, honey, because
Yeah, because
honey,
they ain't gonna make no sense making no more babies and you're not married now. That's just
heck
me personally.
no.
I just don't see the
Not
Two.
point.
only that, if he's
Mm,
out stepping or doing whatever he's doing, you need protection
It's just
anyway.
step.
Because you don't
thank
want him to
you.
bring anything back to
Back
you
to
because
you.
he's
That's right.
telling you the game.
Sure
We
will.
together, but we ain't together. That's game.
Ain't that something? Ain't that something?
That's
And
so I
told
could
you
go
that
out
But
there
too.
and
but
hunt on
look,
other folks and hunt
but
on you
claim
too.
the kid. But claim the kid and ain't gave up that other part of the stimulus money.
Yeah.
That
Baby, his bags would have been
wow.
packed and up
That's
out that door. And these are the things you have taken account of an account when you live with somebody and you one taking the child on the taxes and all that. Like, no, that's never recommended unless you're married. Like,
Thank you.
because it causes
Thank you.
issues. And your daughter is good because we saw just a couple of weeks ago what happens about this stimulus money.
Mhm.
Thank you. Yes.
So you
I'm
raised a
telling
very well-rounded daughter. Cause see, these hood red baby, they would have been fighting on the 6 o'clock news.
Yes. Yes.
And I'm glad that
Yes.
it didn't get violent. I'm gonna say that. I'm not gonna even make fun of that. Cause that could have
Say
went a
what?
whole nother way.
Fighting about what?
That's still, I said, like last week
Stimulus.
we heard the story about the stimulus, and for him not to give his girlfriend, the child of his mother, the mother of his child, any
Well, what she
money.
should have said was, well, since you can't give me my money for claiming this kid or give me a portion of it, how about I file child support on you? How about that?
That's what she should have told his ass.
Yeah,
I'm
why would
telling
I
Yeah,
tell
I mean, I definitely agree.
crazy damn.
But when you tell them that, remember what we talked about, you don't know the temperament.
Right. That's
Well,
right.
the daughter knows the temperament. She been with him 5 years. She about to know what he capable
Yeah.
of.
She knows him. I'm
Right.
just shocked. I'm shocked at him because
Yeah, the
I
situation
know
was just
him.
not a good situation.
No, and it's not. And see, I'm just surprised at him because I've been knowing him for the last 5-6 years because they were together in high school,
Yeah,
but
but
then
that's
they,
young though. But that's
you know,
young.
that was
High
real
school,
young,
that's
you
too young.
know, and I mean, they knew each other in high school. They went to the prom together. After that, they fell off for a couple of years. Then out of nowhere, they ended up talking again off Facebook, and then they hooked up again. So
Yeah,
that was just one of them
all they
things.
should have done was dated, not had no kids. That's a difference.
I'm trying to tell you, honey.
I don't recommend young people having children. I just don't.
No,
You
I
have to
don't
learn how to
either.
go and get it and wipe your mouth and go home.
Honey,
Oh my
look.
God, I can't believe you just said that. Wow. Damn.
Well, that's the truth. You right. That it's not recommended for y'all. Just go do what you gonna do.
Yeah,
Wipe your
because you
mouth
want to
and
live
just
your
go home.
life. And that's what he's doing now. He done got probably tired of being in the house. You know, it's COVID. A lot of stuff still ain't open. So imagine coming home all day. You're coming in, listening to somebody moaning and complaining, babies crying, this and that. It becomes overwhelming, just like it will for the mother sitting at home with kids and this and that and baby formula and this and you know what I'm saying? That's why
Yes,
it's
it's
important to be
stressful.
young and just live your life as a young person. Go places, do
Exactly.
things, go to school, get a trade, learn new people, new ways. You can't do that with a
Yeah.
baby on your back. Oh, now you got baby number 2. Oh, now you got baby number 3. How you gonna live a
Yeah.
full life with babies on your back?
You
Can't
can't do it, honey. It's
hop on
hard.
airplanes, trains with no infants.
It's hard, honey.
Yeah.
See, it's hard. And I'm gonna tell you something now. See, now that's one of my youngins. Then I got this other one, my oldest son. Lord have mercy, bless his soul. He done turned 35. Wait a minute, because LeBron's 36. Yeah. He done turned 35 in December. So, honey, this crazy thing that he been seeing. Okay, she got 3 boys.
Oh my God, we done went way around. So now you
I'm
got
trying to tell
some girl
you,
problems, baby mama problems.
honey, look, she got 3 boys. The pappy of them don't do nothing for them.
I'm dead.
One's like, I think one is 8, one is 12, and one's 15, gonna be 16.
How old is your son?
My son is 35. Tell me
So he dating
why
a
this
girl.
thing.
So he dating a girl with 3 kids.
He's been dating this girl for the last 2 years, on and off. They fuss and fight. Them not fight, but fussing, and this and that. When he gets woofed up with her, he'll come over here to my supposedly guest room where he's got all his stuff. I told you because he's a neat freak and got his bed, his clothes, all the shoe. Oh, honey, that's in my spare room. Honey, look. Tell me why he gonna come tell me 3 weeks ago that she knocked up.
She pregnant.
What?
Honey,
Oh
girl,
my
look.
God.
And y'all wonder why Miss Terry's crazy?
Ain't nobody using no condoms.
God.
That condom just lonely in that store, just sitting on the shelf like, well, maybe somebody come through and buy me.
Yes, sir. I said, oh my God.
Hey,
So
Sarah.
now I got one coming in September and
So
one
good.
coming
Another
in
one coming in
October.
too. Go look,
Yeah.
Granny. You ain't about to be no damn cougar.
Honey, look.
You gonna be bumping babies.
All these people have
You gonna be
children.
bumping
Your little
babies and stuff.
cougar life about to be over, honey. You get ready to wear them
Honey,
little
look.
Burlington clothes right around your house.
Look.
You hear me down
Step
now?
Look.
with the shades on in the house. Do your hair in the house.
You get ready to wear that little Burlington clothes right to the mailbox and back into the front door because you ain't going nowhere with
Honey,
your little
look.
outfits, honey. Ooh, Jesus. Okay, man.
No, look. When I got them, so I has
Okay.
one sometime 2 days a week, like for a couple of hours in the daytime. Then I
Yeah.
got the other one, the crazy one, Randy Travis. Honey, he comes. Honey, yeah, that's what I call him because he's bad. Honey, Randy
Yeah, you
Travis.
stupid. Okay, Randy
Honey,
Travis.
look.
That's a hell of
Yes, honey, that's his name. That's what I call him, honey, because his mammy gonna name him Randy. Honey, I said, what kind of name is that? Honey, you black. Honey, Randy Travis, whatever. But anyway, he comes tomorrow night from 6:30 in the evening until 8 o'clock in the morning because his mom works overnights. So, honey, look. But that's every other Sunday. So, I told you, I got my grandkids on and off through the week. Then I watch Cal, the little boy down Ocean City, usually on Saturdays, but they gave me Saturday off this time because I worked Friday. So they switched it. So I worked yesterday and then I was off today. I said, good, I can be on the Queen thing and everything. I said, I won't miss them because, honey, I tell you, honey, I don't know where my cougar time's going to come in at. Lord have mercy.
Well, they ain't
You
about to
gonna
have
be
babies no time soon, so you got all summer to shake your tail feather
you
until
can
the
have a
baby
hot girl summer.
for winter. Dang.
Yes, honey, I'm trying to tell you. I said, Lord, got one, this one,
Oh, Randy.
then another one.
You ain't
Oh,
about you ain't about to be doing nothing come next winter.
honey, look, I'm
Bumping
trying to tell
babies.
you.
You gonna have a
Um,
bunch of babies at your doorstep.
honey, yes.
Ooh, ain't
Honey, yes. Lord have
that
mercy.
was
But
a
they
Back
liar.
know,
to back.
honey.
Yeah,
Back
back
to
to
back.
back.
But
You
they
sure said it. Cougar,
listen.
Cougar ain't us, cause she is. Soon as them children get here, they're gonna be, can you keep the baby?
Honey,
My
Oh,
look.
mom said,
damn.
Honey, look. They know. They already know. Look, you better ask mom. Is mom in a good mood today? Because she might
Mm-mm.
not want the child. Yes, they know. When mommy wants her time, don't come over here.
Oh my God.
No, they know.
Look, and
Mm.
then you be real sick. Your son will be coming over there with a baby. I'm dead.
Oh, I done already told him, you sit up and hold that when all that you want. Don't bring it over here. I don't have time.
Oh
I'm
my
not
goodness.
sitting up watching no sport behind, hollering behind baby. I'm not
woo,
doing it.
yeah, God
No,
bless y'all.
sir. And look, I
Now
got
look, how many
everything.
grandkids? How many grandkids you got total right now?
Right now, I have three. I got a 12-year-old boy, one that's getting ready, Randy Travis, getting ready to be 2 in August, and then I
Okay,
got
man.
my little other one. He's getting ready to be 10 months. So I'm gonna have 5 grands. Honey, look, I'm running away. I'm gonna run away.
I'll be on top. Look, I'll be
Woo,
on top of the casino building.
Child, look,
what
I
you
done told
say?
y'all. I done told y'all
Where
I'm
she
gonna
at?
run
On
away.
top. She on the ceiling.
Mm-hmm. I done
And
told
they'll
y'all I'm
come
gonna lock
looking
this
with a
house down.
flashlight.
Oh,
Girls,
They gonna
look, I'm
come
gonna lock
knocking.
the
You
house
gonna let them
down.
in?
No, they know I'll close up
I'll
shop
be
in a
on top.
heartbeat.
I'll be on top. Well, you don't meddle in your son's business, do you?
No, I don't. Look, he says what he says to her. She says what
Mm,
she says to him, and then he comes over here. Then I gotta hear whatever's going on over there from
mm,
him, and then I
mm.
just listen. Yeah, okay, whatever. And I tells him, well, Junior, you know she's crazy, so why do
Mm,
you even talk to her? But I don't
mm.
tell him that now. Junior said,
Yeah.
yeah, damn, the girl wears glasses. Her other two wear glasses, so I guess my baby
Okay.
be born with glasses. That's ignorant.
Don't you start now. That's not nice to her.
That's what he said. He said, I guess my baby will be born with glasses. I said, Junior, that's not nice. That's ignorant.
I can't. I'm dead.
I done told you.
I
I can't.
want to go to
I'm
tell her,
sorry,
baby. I better be lying.
you know what, Satan? I can't. Well, how about this? How does the girl's family treat him, your son? Do they get
Well,
in
they
their
love
business?
him. They
Okay.
loves him.
Well, what
They
about the
love
daughter,
him.
baby daddy, the one that's in and
Oh,
out the house
honey,
right now?
honey, the baby daddy of the other three, they barely stay lucky if they see him once a year.
Okay, but I'm talking about the boyfriend that stays at the house that's the correctional officer. How does his mom get along with your daughter?
The correction. Oh, he doesn't. She. I told you, the correction officers, mammy, she's
Mm,
ratchet. She doesn't
hmm
like me. She doesn't like my oldest daughter, and she doesn't like
I'm
um.
dead. Look, Miss Didi, I've been dead. I was dead when I found out somebody ain't using no condoms. That's when I get real dead.
Honey, I'm trying to tell you,
Okay, so she don't get along with his mom, or why? What's the problem?
it's the mammy. Kiki's really nice to her. She's sweet to her. She's kind, but the
Mm.
mammy's always meddling. Well, Kanisha looks this way, or the baby. Why do y'all have this outfit on the baby? That makes him look gay. Why is he sucking on his fingers? What kind of granny is that?
Now, how old is that baby?
That baby is 10 months old, honey. I love him
Yeah,
right to
baby.
death.
Well,
That's
not
my
even one.
baby.
He gonna suck on his fingers.
Yeah.
He a child. He an infant still.
An infant baby,
That's
but
going
that's
to a
the kind of
toddler.
stuff she says. That's the kind of stuff she says. Yeah. So what
I
kind? I mean, I'm trying to tell you. And
Y'all
look,
got
I've
that.
been. I
I'm a
tried
pray.
to
Look,
stay away,
I'm a pray for you, Americans.
honey. You got to pray for me, Miss Angie, because honey, look,
Oh, what
I'm
I tell
going
you, the Queen
jail.
so what I tell you, the
I
Queen
done
so
told you.
grateful.
I
I
done
can't,
told you, you got to
I
pray
can't
for
do.
me, honey.
Oh, I
You
can't do
got
no
to pray
drop.
for me,
I ain't cut for it.
honey. You got to pray for me, honey,
I
because
ain't cut
my
for it.
she got one time
Hello,
the
honey.
snake. She got one time to say something
Oh, pork
ignorant to
chops
my
and
daughter.
gravy. How you doing? Well, we're gonna pray for you, Terry. Is there anybody else want to come up and give their opinion pertaining to oh Lord, I don't know what I was talking about. Meddling children, meddling relatives. Do you have meddling family members that get in your personal business? Have you allowed your family in your business? Have you allowed your children, grown children, to meddle in your affairs? Or do they meddle on their own? Or are you a meddler? You meddle in your children's business? Your family members' business? Hit the link. Hit the link. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you got going on.
Mhm.
Yes, welcome everybody to chat. Happy Easter to everybody. Good God Almighty. I need something after this.
Honey, look, I'm trying
I
to
don't
tell
do
you.
that baby mama drama, baby daddy's dramas. That as soon as I hear people start talking about that kind of stuff, I zones out.
Yeah, it irks me, believe me.
I can't do it, won't do it. I can't listen to people talk about it. I'm serious. I will go numb. As soon as I start hearing the first word,
Yes.
my baby daddy, my baby daddies, plural, my baby mama, my baby
Yes.
mamas. Oh, I have
Yes.
tunnel vision. I
Mm-hmm.
can't hang. I can't
Honey,
hang.
I'm trying to tell you.
I can't listen. You'll never get the queen say nothing because I'd be like, oh, I remember trying to talk to this young girl here recently about her baby daddy troubles back in the summer. And I was just telling her, you gotta live for you and your kids. You got
Right.
to live for you and your children. And then I just found out not even a week and a half ago, she's on drugs allegedly.
Mm.
She's on the big H. So it's like, wow, what happened from the
Oh.
time I talked to you last summer to now, to where you have decided now to get on drugs? The baby daddy got the two small children, and then somebody was saying that he's up at the schoolhouse telling me he don't want the kids because he already got a
What?
whole bunch of other babies he done made with some other baby mamas, and he's like probably 2
Oh,
or 3 years
Lord.
younger than me. So it's just
Mm.
disappointing to hear that she's falling by the wayside now, and she and he didn't never have a good relationship because she did tell me, they had some issues. And then I was hearing some other stuff from some other neighbor stuff, but it's just depressing. All of
It's
it's depressing.
sad.
And I just think she had a chance at life and she didn't take the chance that was given to her, which was to
Right.
move down with her father, to move up north and take her two children to better her life. And I told her, either go back to Ohio, whatever, with your kids, and or go to nursing school or whatever here because it's cheaper, to go to college here in Tennessee. Do
Right.
something, but don't waste any time about doing it. And you could see that
Mm-hmm.
she's in help. She was needing money for her bills and this and that. You know, she wasn't on any type of hood or anything. So she was paying market rent allegedly. So my thing was, you have to want more for yourself. And one young lady said they were trying to tell her where to go to get help for hood and this and that. She's making excuses about waiting lists and this and that. So I told her more than likely she probably made all up because she's on that stuff. So she ain't thinking about no hood and no nothing. Well, I said, well, what about her work hours? And she was like, well, she was never working full time when she was talking to you. I said, well, I didn't know because I ain't getting the girl business. But my thing is, if you ain't working now, how you paying your car note? Because you got a car. And I don't think that's fully paid for. It's a nice little car. So it's like you just have let yourself go because of what? Some Negro? Because that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
You two discussed it with him, seeing signs he wasn't doing right, talking to you right. You had some little chick hanging at your house, found out he was wanting that chick to come over, some white girl. So, it's kind of like he was showing her what he was made of. But see, I would have got rid of him.
Exactly.
I'd let him come get his kids, pick up his kids, see his kids, but it would have been a wrap with him. There'd have been no sex, no nothing.
That's right.
Period. Period. You've got to know when to cut off the sex because you don't have anything with that person. They're not treating you right. So you just, you know what I mean? Slumbering your body with somebody that don't have no respect for you and just using your body. So cut it off.
That's right.
Take away the keys. There are no keys to a house, no keys to no car. There's no nothing. You call me first when you want to come get your kids, or you call me when you want me to bring the kids to your house. That would be the order. But there'll be no more exchange of you running in my house, opening doors. You understand what I'm saying?
Right. That's right.
You're never going to get out the trap because you're giving this person leeway to do what they want and treat you any kind of way.
Exactly.
It's ridiculous.
And it is. And it's sad. And it's a lot of that going on this day.
Oh, my God, no.
All these people.
It's just sickening. So sickening. And I see these young girls. It's 2021. There's just no reason for no young girl to be going through this with no guy, being mistreated or any of this. And babies without being married. There's just no reason for this nonsense. I don't understand it.
It's sad.
It's very sad. It's very, very sad. Who is this? Who is this person here? Pork chops and gravy. I don't understand why I come to the live like this. Anyway, it's just ridiculous to me. Just and I understand we all make mistakes, but I just don't believe in that baby making stuff. I don't believe in it for a woman or a man. I just don't condone making a lot of kids and not married because they just don't want to keep having children and not married. You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And a lot of young ladies, they keep having kids. They don't have any family. You know what I mean? I have decent parents or relatives. So when it's time for you to need a babysitter or something, you got business to take care of, who's going to be there to help you with your children?
That's true.
And then God forbid your baby daddy or baby daddies, plural, he ain't hitting on nothing. You understand what I'm saying? You got to think about stuff like that when you laying down here having sex with a man. Woman, it's the same thing.
Yes. It ain't worth it.
That's gonna be my next topic, the baby daddy, baby mama syndrome. Oh my God.
Yes. I can't wait. Yes.
That can get out of control real quick.
Ooh, child, I can't wait for that one. I got my dream ready for that one.
Queen ain't about to do no baby mamas.
Me neither.
Never happen. You are never gonna come to me. I gotta tell you something right here. You gotta tell me what?
Girl, you know my motto, girl. I've been told you to heck with you and that baby. Don't play around with me. I don't play them games. I never
I can tell
dated a man with children.
I'm 50 years old. I'm not keeping nobody's baby. You need not ask. You need not even come to me talking about you got a chick pregnant. You got that chick pregnant. You best get your little Kroger bag and get on.
Your Walmart bag,
whatever, Dollar Tree
bag,
whatever. That's not even a conversation I would indulge in.
Why do y'all see it all the
face? What is the problem? Y'all, I've been on this live hour, a year and a half, making videos. The one time I don't want to be seen. Just accept that. It's not that serious. It's not that serious. Got thousands of videos with my face on the videos.
Yes. I said to myself, I said, I'm gonna be discreet like Miss Angie tonight. Honey, got my
Yeah, I
nightgown
mean,
on, my hair wrapped
I
up.
want
I
to do
said, I ain't
me.
got time to be seen tonight.
I want to
Shit.
do me. I want to do me, and this is what I'm doing.
He
That's
deserves a
right.
break.
Yeah, I
That's
want
He
to.
right.
Yeah,
deserves a break.
I'm doing me.
If you
I'm
want to
old
see us,
school, but I'm
subscribe to the
31. I
channel.
have
Go
4
through all
kids with my
800
husband.
videos.
It's
You'll see us.
very rare. Yes, honey Tejas, that's true. To be 31 with 4 kids, you right with a husband.
Mm.
Queen, you act
And
like
I'm
you
gonna
never
tell you,
heard me now. What's up with you? What you mean? I ain't never heard of you. You was in the chat the other day, is what I'm saying, but I don't know you.
oh my goodness.
How would I know you? We've never spoken. I've
That's crazy.
never spoken to you. Okay, look at
Mm-mm-mm.
this. Somebody said, how
We
about you
don't know
show
you,
your real
Silver.
face?
What? I know they didn't
What?
go there.
That's
What?
Miss Didi. I don't know who Miss Didi's talking to. She might be talking to him. I don't know. I don't even know who this Pork Chops and Gravy is. I mean, he was in the chat the other night, but what I'm saying is I don't know you personally. If I know you
Right.
personally, I don't know the name that you're using. Let's just say that.
Cool.
I mean, can't say that I know. How can I know you and you're just a picture with a username? That makes no sense. Can we talk about would you stay in a family member's life if they were on drugs?
That's a
I can
good
Y'all
one.
answer
like bringing
mine.
up topics that
No,
don't have nothing to do with what I'm talking about. Why y'all do that?
no.
Mhm.
Okay, pork chop.
Well, Pork Chop, what I'm trying to say is, sweetheart, you and I have never spoken on up here on the lives. What I'm saying, I saw you the other day. I said something to you the other day, but I don't know you. I can't say that I know you because I can't barely see your picture and I don't know the username. It's not a name, you know. Jesus Christ. But if you like to hit the link and comment on the topic we're talking about in a respectful manner, you're welcome to come up.
Mm-hmm.
And you can also show your face so the world can see you, Mr. Pork Chops and Gravy. And we can kill this cat and mouse game. Okay,
That's
Simon,
right.
we'll use the topic for another live. We were debating about this topic. We kind of let this be an open-ended topic because this topic can go 1,000 different ways when it comes to meddling children, meddling relatives. I kind of just threw it both in there together. Oh, Lord mercy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. What is the deal? Everybody getting offended by this little block up here. It's like I got 800 plus videos. You got to be kidding me.
Yeah, because when you know, Miss Angie, when I saw it today, your first live, I said,
Yeah.
I said, oh, hot Miss Angie, she's discreet today. I
Yeah,
said,
she
but
got
that's cool.
Queen got
Yeah,
a
I mean, it's nothing wrong with it. That's right.
Okay, Honey Hud said, I have a question for all the parents here. Think before you answer. Is your love for your children conditioned love or unconditionally love?
I have unconditional love for my children. I love my kids with all my heart. And I'll do
I
anything
mean,
for them.
God, I'm hurt.
are you? I don't know. Is this related to the topic? But it depends on what you mean by condition and unconditioned.
Hey,
I'm just the hostess.
You might want to be talking about running out to the pits of hell. I don't have that kind of love for 'em. How about that?
Okay. What'd you say, Nite?
Y'all gotta be careful when folks be asking y'all. So I had to learn that the hard way. Is you unconditioned to what? They might want you to run to the pits of hell. I don't have that type of love for 'em.
Okay. Honey Hush, would you like to hit the link? Because I tell y'all, when y'all start doing that
Cause I
texting,
don't know what you
I
mean.
don't know what you mean. So obviously she's confused by your question. So you are free to hit the link if you like to comment.
Yeah, please hit it for me. Cause see what?
Well, y'all for Mayweather come in here and start throwing down.
Do you got conditions or you don't?
Oh Lord.
Yeah. They'll have you run into a train and you be talking, I love them, I love them. No, I told you ain't no sense in all that's going on.
What I told Air Force One early, honey, you can't put no skates on Queen doing nothing.
no, sir.
Not a
No.
skateboard, a trolley, a horseback.
What, Kitty?
Queen ain't getting ready to turn no cartwheels.
Folks will
No,
have you all kind of messed
like,
up, jacked up with raccoon eye, and you run around there talking about,
Yeah,
look, didn't I tell y'all I don't meddle in people business? Them grown people now.
that's right.
he said, no, thank you. With respect, I've got a crush on you, but I have a question. Why older women push good men away to be their lady friends? Well, ask
What?
Terry. Well, pork chops, you can come up and speak without showing your face. You see, we're up here without showing our faces. You're welcome to join the
Yeah,
live and not show your
yeah,
face. You see, we're up here without, instead of you texting in the chat, you can hit the link and just mute your camera.
yeah. Right.
Right.
Yeah, I
Y'all
would
need to
love
go
to hear
on
what he
mute.
got
So I
to
don't understand some of the stuff y'all asking, but no,
I
I
don't.
don't run off love.
I'm 2 minutes from cutting this live.
say.
Love is just an emotion. Tina Turner told you
I
that.
see where this is going. I have a coworker and her son is on drugs really bad. She likes I can't do tough love, saying her love is unconditionally love. Unconditional mean you'll put up with anything. Unconditional.
Hmm.
Conditions mean you
Nope.
got conditions. You got stipulations. I ain't gonna do this. I'm not gonna do that. I'll do it only with this or that. Unconditional means you'll do whatever. It's whatever.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
I don't know.
Okay, child. I'm
Pork
moving
chops,
back onto the topic.
you're welcome to hit the link and weigh in on the topic at hand. You do not have to show your face. I have not asked you to show anyone to show their face. Nobody ever likes to do it anyway. So I love to call him, but my family is asleep. I'm dead.
That's crazy.
He got a crush on me. He don't know me.
Ain't that something, honey? He gonna put on there, why the older women push away men? Honey,
That's
what?
not true. All women are not the same. Some women don't want to date younger men. That's their choice.
That's right.
Don't have anything to do with me. I mean, everybody's different. It depends on who the younger guy is. There's some women that won't date a younger guy. There's some women that will date a younger guy. But my thing is,
Mhm.
what does the younger guy have?
What does he got to offer, honey?
Yeah, because a lot of younger men don't have their lives together. So you just be basically having sex with a young guy. Let's just keep it 100.
Exactly.
You get
Yep,
sex
and that's
anywhere.
true. Mm-hmm.
You can get a sex with an old fool. Shut your mouth.
And
Just
sometimes it ain't as good.
okay. You know what? Oh, wow. Jeepers. Okay, he said, I
Microphone.
do not know you. You don't know me. Okay, I'm just saying. That's why I said I didn't think I knew you. But you just came in saying, yes, I did know you. And I said, I spoke to you the other day in the chat. How am I holding this conversation? It's ridiculous. Oh, Lord.
Mhm.
Anyway, hit the link if you want to give your opinion on the panel about the commentary at hand. What do you think of meddling children, meddling relatives? Are you a meddler in your family's business and or children's business? Summer nights, your mouth. Really?
Mm.
Y'all see that?
I don't see it.
Yes, you do.
No,
Come
I
on now.
don't see it.
Well, read it, damn it, Night Owl.
What's to say, Night Owl? Cause see, I can't see the chats on where I'm on my phone.
Well, maybe y'all need to
Unless
drop down.
We have to put as far as meddling children, I have seen that. And like I tell my friends, I mean, once your kids get a certain age, are you gonna live for
Y'all
you,
answer the
them, or
question
just
about
them?
pork chops' question. Damn, come on now. I'm starting to get agitated. I just answered for myself, saying every woman's different. Some will date younger men, some won't.
that's
It's a
right.
choice. I can't speak for other women because I'm only one woman. I just said it
I
depends on the
don't
guy.
know. Yeah, it just depends on the people that's involved.
Right.
Why don't you
That's
ask
my
Terry?
answer.
Terry likes younger men. So Terry, why don't you answer his question? Because I'm getting annoyed now.
Yes, honey. I'm a older woman, and honey, I loves young men. I sure do. Mm-hmm. But the
And you
thing
like
of it
them
is,
besides just a friend. You will date
Exactly.
him as a man, your boyfriend.
Yeah.
You have dated
Mhm.
younger guys as your man, have you not?
Yes. Yep.
Oh,
I sure have. Uh-huh. Well, I call
yeah.
them friends with
Yes, I have
benefits.
dated younger. I have dated younger men. I've dated somebody younger than me before. Of course, I have.
Mm-hmm. I just call it friends with benefits, honey. Mm.
Oh my God. Yeah. Wow.
That's right. Friends with benefits.
Okay. Well, there you have it. Now, what were you saying before, dear? You forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah, you forgot because I've been there forgot. Because can't stay on topic for on this channel for some weird reason.
Honey, people goes off up in the chat.
Just I don't understand. Ooh, okay. Beryl said once, not again. Okay. Yeah. So, are there any women in here that will date a younger man? Because I don't know what this does have anything to do with the topic. Period. This has nothing to do with the topic.
Yep.
Y'all just come here and just do anything.
I will. I'll date a younger man. I sure will. Mm-hmm.
Well,
But he
boy,
gotta
child,
have his
how do you
own.
have anything in
Somebody.
common? You won't even hit the link to come up here and let me hear your voice. Let me hear you talk. You
That's
have an
right.
opportunity right now to
So
hit
he
the
can
link.
ask.
All you have to do is hit the link.
That's all he got to do, and then
All
then
you
he
have to
can say
do.
what he got
You
to
said
say.
anything about a telephone and all that. There's a phone right there in the chat. Oh man, this is just I'm getting really. I see right now what's gonna happen. Hello.
Hi. Um, are we still talking about
I don't know what we're
meddling?
talking about because nobody stays on topic. So this is very rude.
Okay.
Just folks are just
Well,
rude. Yeah.
well, I'm on. I'm here because I do have an aunt that's like really meddling, and when we had a relationship, I
Okay.
ended up staying with a guy for like a year and a half
Mm-hmm.
because she meddled so much. I did not like him in the very beginning, but she encouraged me to stay, and come to find out at the end, she wanted to be with him.
Well,
So
I understand what you're trying to say. You're gonna have to
yeah,
set it up for me because I'm confused. How did you meet him?
I met him when I was going to a local junior college in my hometown of San Diego,
Okay.
California,
You were living with
and
her?
I was living with my grandmother, and she
Okay.
was living in the same house,
I see.
and with me and my grand. And so I I came home and I told her about him, and I do assume some responsibility because I should have never told her as so much, but I'm not an experienced dater.
Mm-hmm.
So so to make a long story short, we went out on our first date, and I wasn't impressed. And I said it, I told her, I said, I just want to break up with this guy. And so she told me,
But you
no.
were dating, and you said you just went on a date. Well, how you wasn't? How's he your boyfriend on the first date?
Well, that's the whole thing. Well, he wasn't my boyfriend. We just went out on a first date.
Okay,
And
and you
so,
weren't interested.
no. And so my aunt told me that I was rushing to judgment,
Mm-hmm.
that he's a good guy, a good man, give him a chance. And so it turned into a sex thing. Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
With him,
yes, with
so
him.
you telling that?
Mm-hmm. She's being honest.
Shut up,
Yes.
y'all. But shut up, every one of y'all. Hey, amen, Corey.
So,
She sure didn't she?
um,
Oh, heathens. Go ahead, baby.
we ended up, so this sex thing ended up us actually coming together and having a relationship. Okay, where he asked me to marry him.
How,
And
how,
so
how, how long was it into you just having sex with him that he asked you to marry him?
um it was a little under a year,
Okay, so where does the auntie fall into meddling?
because she always wanted to know what was going on in our relationship. I wasn't spending as much time at home. So she was just concerned because I wasn't an experienced dater. And so she would ask me questions and I would answer them. Or she would say, you know, what did you guys do on this date? What did you guys go? What did you guys talk about? And it was just to the point where, you know, she was like a best friend to me, a sister. So I didn't think twice about it. But we would break up a lot because I just found myself to be just not satisfied in the relationship. So she would just constantly say, well, you should go back to him and, you know, give him a chance. And he did have a son, and I really cared for his son. And so that got me back with him. But to be honest with you, I didn't know she was going behind my back and was talking to him negatively about me. And so he told me one time we were just at home. I was over at his home, at his place, and he looked at me and said, you know, your aunt is saying some mean things. Your aunt's helping me out. And I said, what do you mean? And so he started telling me about it. And I just looked at him. I was just I was shocked. And so, yes, I do agree with you. When you talk about family, particularly multiculturally, we still believe in the collective mindset, you know, that grandmama and sister and church members and everyone else, that they do have a significance in our lives, you know, their family. And so it does matter. And like you said, if it's not going well before the relationship, unless you establish well-defined boundaries, don't do it. I don't care how much you love him. Eventually, it will break down. The relationship will break down because they will make sure you understand that the collective mindset, the collective will always be there, where someone from the outside will not. The individualistic mindset will not support you. That is just something that's ingrained, and which is a good thing, but it can be a very bad thing if it's not well defined and understood.
Okay.
So that's all I called. But yes, a family can really mess up a relationship. And at the end of the day, I talked to his mother, and his mother told me that he's just like his father, and he did become very abusive. And she told me just to leave him, just send his son to her and get away from him. He's not a good person. And he wasn't. He ended up not being. And so we didn't get married or anything. But
so why did that person say he was a good person? I'm confused. What was the problem?
He was very negative. When me and his son became close, he got jealous. And so there was a lot of, that's my son, not your son. We would go out. I was working at the time, and I would say, let me freshen up. He wanted me to go out on the date with him, looking a mess so he can stay. He invited some friends, and they sat there and criticized me, and he didn't say anything. He stood there like he set it up to where they would look at me negatively and say mean things about me.
What you mean? So what you said, you didn't put on what?
Like freshen up, get your hair done, take a shower, get some makeup on. It's kind of like if you came in from the job and you're like, I'm tired.
So my thing is, this is crazy to me. He will allow his friends to say something to you.
Yeah. And he actually tried to set up something where his the mother of his child to come and beat me up, so to surprise me and come and harm me that way. He actually pinned me against the wall and said, "Look, I'm in control, not you." It was pretty rough. It was really a tough thing to leave that situation, because I didn't want to leave a son there. I just didn't. I just thought, how could you?
Well, how old were you then, baby?
Say it again.
How old were you then?
Oh, I was 28. I'm so much older
28?
now. Yes, 28, 30 years old. And he was 32. And he had been married, I found out later, for like 4 times. The mother of his child was in prison for attempted murder. You know, it was a lot going. And I found this stuff out just cleaning up his home. You know, like just straightening up things. I found court documents and all kinds of stuff. So, you know, really take your time, one, to really get to know a person, get to know their family, extended family members, friends. Really take your time, because this person is supposed to really be a part of your life. You know, you guys are supposed to come together as one for the rest of your life. Okay, your lives.
I thought you were much younger in this situation.
No, no, I wasn't. And so, because I'm more like the mother, the one that's always taking care of everyone. That's why I'm not an experienced dater. You know, while everyone else is out having fun, I'm the one who says, I have everything at home. That's just, I have a younger sibling, and my mother was a teenage mother. I was more the mature one, and so it was.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
How old are you now, if you don't mind me asking?
I just turned 46.
Okay. Are you dating now?
No.
Do you want to date?
It would be nice, yes.
Have you considered the date sites?
I have been on the date sites, and I was quite disappointed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. So are you thinking about getting out and mingling and going to functions, perhaps?
I have gotten. It's called Meetup, and so that's a nice site. But I'm very, very particular, and with COVID, and I have some health related issues, some major health issues.
Okay.
It just literally limits my life. But yes, it would be nice to date.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I see. What you mean? I'm telling her the truth. Keep asking her questions. You will see. Well, my thing is, it's not your place to worry about if she was strong or not. What difference do it make? Let's just it don't matter. That's her auntie. Her auntie ain't supposed to be interested in him no way. So it don't matter if she was too nice, too this, too short, too fat, too strong. What the auntie got to do with it?
Well, it's funny because it was funny because when he met, I'm plus size. So when he met me, I was plus size. And so when we were together, I gained more weight because he was abusive. He liked me being plus size because he was hoping that I would have like a really poor self-esteem. But as time went on, I mean, we went to college together. We had courses together. I didn't know he cheated. He used one of my papers. I could have gotten in trouble over that. I mean, he just wasn't as focused as I was.
What you mean your papers? What do you mean by your papers?
Our reports in when I was going to college. We had similar course. We had the same class, and so he would use my papers that I submitted for myself, and that's cheating. So I could have gotten expelled from school. We both could have. And I mean, our time is bad enough. I was 28 years old. I was hoping to have gotten some things accomplished by that time. So, but I just found that he just wasn't as focused. He was, he had accomplished friends. They were lawyers. One was a lawyer. Another one, he was ex-military. But I don't know, for some reason, he just couldn't get himself together. So he wanted to have a child out of wedlock. I thought, if you can't support your own child, how can you actually support me and our child and your child? He would get upset over that. as to say that I didn't want him. And that just wasn't true. It's just, it was too complicated, and he just didn't have the coping skills. And I definitely didn't have the coping skills because I was the dumb one who stayed. You know, why put up with this nonsense? You know, despite how much I loved him or his son, I have to protect myself in order and go get help. I couldn't do any more than what I was doing at that time. So when we were breaking up, I actually started losing weight, and he would become very jealous and very abusive. So I really had to get out of that situation. But my aunt still liked him. She said he was a wonderful guy. They got along, and I just thought, please stay away from him. And they ended up going to the same church. When we broke up, he got a car. She got the same type of car he did. She was telling me about him. I said, I don't want to hear anything else about him.
Do you think possibly they were messing around?
I think so.
Okay.
I think so.
Now let's see where this is going with the same cars, all that. It doesn't sound right.
Yeah.
Somebody asked, do you know how he's doing now? Why would she care how he's doing?
I don't know. I don't care. No.
This no, I can't do this any longer. I can't do this. This is ridiculous.
So
it's just like these people are just not taking the chat serious.
Yeah. So but this was a great topic. I'm glad you had it.
For somebody that actually cares. Not for this other nonsense that I'm looking at downstairs. But I thank you for coming, okay?
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome, sweetheart. You have a safe holiday. Happy Easter to you.
You too, and happy Easter to everyone on the panel here.
All right. Thank you, sweetheart.
Thank you, dear.
Okay.
Baby.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't know what they're doing down there in the chat, Miss Angie, honey. People getting ignorant.
This is just damn ridiculous. I ain't never seen nothing like it. It's just something about the lives. I don't know what it is.
Craziness.
Well, hey, Enlightened, how you doing? Very just strange to me. Very strange.
Honey, you know people are crazy.
Well, anybody got anything else to say? Because I'm going to check out of here.
Okay, well, Miss Angie, honey, I hope you have a nice Easter.
It's about to be like Donkey Kong up here, so I see where this is going. I see this. Nite, you want to say, or Terry, anything else you want to say?
Well, Night Owl and Miss Angie, I hope y'all have a terrific Easter, and I want y'all to enjoy your day. And Miss Angie, I'm gonna go ahead and talk to my daughter while I got her today, and tell her the points and everything. I'm gonna let her know the deal. So look, y'all take it easy. I love y'all, and y'all stay safe.
You too, baby. Happy Easter to you and your family too.
All right.
That's all I was gonna say. Happy Easter to everybody. We appreciate you, Queen.
Thank you.
And I'm gonna leave it right there.
Okay. Thank you all for joining the chat. Those who spoke on the panel, thank you very much. This is an extension of Everyday Shenanigans, Beverly's Saturday Night Vibes. Hope y'all have a happy Easter. God bless all of you. Stay safe and have a wonderful week. And until the next time, this is Everyday Shenanigans. Thanks a lot.